Right guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to another episode of the Journey Career Mode. The transfer window is coming to an end. We're on deadline day. You can see on the right there, Jonathan Amon, the big signing that ended the last episode. Harry Kane's gone to City. Madness. We'll take a look at some signings or that have happened when we look or when we finish the window. There are a few positions that you'll remember that we needed, lads. We need a right mid, a cam, a striker, and a right back. So still 4 positions that I want to be getting on deadline day. We are currently in a deal for Matis Bolly, but I don't know if it's going to go through. They might pull out if we don't get some players sold to get the money in. If that happens, I have put down a few options for all positions. There's a free agent option for all the positions that we need, so we can scope the free agents for players that we might need. So basically all I'm going to do to start things off is sim through. I'm going to wait basically until the very last hour, and then I'm going to go in for my players, because then at that point we can't sell anyone else. We've brought in all the money that we could bring in, and we'll get our business done then. So boys, the negotiations for Bolly, as expected, have ended. We just couldn't afford the man. It's the final hour of deadline day. No one has been sold. No one wants our players, really. And can you blame them? So I've got 2 right back options here. Let's take this a position at a time. Now, Sorescu, I will go in for. I have absolutely no idea what this man costs. So if we can't do some sort of swap deal or something, then it's not going to happen. I'm happy to offer. Let's just go straight swap for Steins. Yeah, no. It's not happening. The man costs far too much, which is why we have a backup in Nikolai Alho from the free agents, because as well, we need to remember, we have got 2 youth scouts out. And the thing is, it costs money to sign these youth players. You have to pay their wages. So, yeah, we don't want to run out of money. He wants 2.5k a week, which is okay. Is that going to go up a bit? No, it's not. And Nikolai Alho joins the club. Let's get him into the team. I think he's actually going to be the starter. So where is he? Here he is, 66 rated, 80 pace. Love to see it. Man can actually play right mid. But we're going to play him as a right back. Actually as a right wing back, yeah. Let's play him as a right wing back, and then we'll keep Otto on the bench, but that is a good improvement. Alho coming in, 27, not too bad, but 80 pace. It's all about the pace, and all of a sudden that back line, in terms of the Australian League, that looks kind of solid to me. That looks very solid in terms of rating, which you love to see. Oh, you're joking. Delev has been picked up by Ross County. He was my first choice as a free agent, but we can't get him now. It's between Karagaran and Mejides. Let's go for Karagaran. I have done a bit of research on these free agents, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't just plucked them out of the free agents and been like, well, have a go with him. Sporadic. He's happy. I didn't want to mess that up. 3-year deal till you're 30. He's happy with that. Disregard release clause. He asks for the wages. It's only 1.9k a week, which you love to see. And he accepts. Now, the only issue with that is kind of gives me the impression of, is he not amazing? And what rating is he? He's 63 rated. And let's compare him to someone like, he's actually not even as good as Wilson, or kind of D'Agostino, which is interesting, but he's higher rated, so I feel like whenever we're quick simming reserve team games, we might throw him in. Colley I just don't rate. I wanted to let him go and it just didn't happen. He could even go, yeah, actually I think that's the way. I think we actually throw him on the left and bench Armiento, so we will retrain him to be a left mid. That's actually going to work out okay then. Now we need a striker, lads. It's just a striker for the backup team. This is where it gets interesting. I would like Al-Hassan Toure. I would really like him to come in and be one of the backup strikers, but he is definitely the expensive option in terms of players. So what if I was to give you Steins plus 200k? They want Kilkenny. See, we use Kilkenny. I could give you Sullivan, but then you're probably going to want closer to 300k really, aren't you? Or they just want 410 straight. That's a bit much though. I feel like it's a bit much. $410. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not paying $410. I have to say, like, $410 is not happening. $390. $380. Let me accept $380. Now we need to sign like 2 more players. Let's assume those 2 players are on like what, 2k each a week. We're gonna need like 4k a week. We cannot afford that. We can't afford that. So I don't think Traore is the way to go, lads. Or not Traore, Toure. I don't think he's the way to go. Can't afford it. Do we stick with the free agents? Ben Wayne, he just isn't really speaking to me. And again, they say we're looking at like 580k. Let's get Prakul Bat in. I feel like getting him in would be good. I've had a look at him. He seems decent. In terms of a backup anyway, at least. And he's happy to be sporadic. I mean, he's 35. But a lot of old players are coming to this A-League. 2-year deal. He's happy. No release clause. Ask for your wages, please, mate. 1.4k. Absolutely brilliant. He comes in. And I think that's where Toure is going to be completely wiped out. So hang on. That's the first team. We need to go to the reserves. And we need to put this man in to replace Fornaroli. And he's 62 rated. And you know what? Like, he's got some pace about him. And when you compare him to Coke, he's quicker. Shooting is only 3 different. Dribbling 2. The physical's only a 2 difference. It's not actually that much of a a difference in terms of quality. So as a backup player, what's he gonna play? 5 to 10 games a season? I think that's an alright signing, and it's definitely means that Toure deal is wiped out. So yeah, that's not going to happen, lads. So, lads, I've found us a cam that we can go in for. Todor Nedolev. Another good cam from the free agents. Wasn't my first choice, but you gotta take what you can get on deadline day. We missed out on at least 2 players. He wants a release clause of 1.7 mil. I'm gonna take that. He's a free agent. We're paying nothing for him. If someone wants to pay that for him, that's okay. He wants 2.8k a week. The fact that he's got an image in game actually shows that he's obviously a decent player in real life. The fact that they've got a photo for him. 3.1k a week, slightly higher wages, but we're going to bring him in. Todor Nedolev is going to be our final signing of the window, because my man Castro at 38 years old cannot play every game. There's Nedolev, 67 rated. Not as good as Castro technically, but a lot quicker than him, which is what's important. That is what we want. So that is our transfer window ended. I feel like we got a lot of good business in. I'm really happy with what we done. 3.5 mil spent. Obviously not much brought in. I would have liked to have seen a lot more offers, and what do you see? We will probably get a crap ton of offers now that the window is ended. No, we actually get our youth academy scout reports. This guy's dropped to 83 potential. He can leave. This guy at 87. I mean, we'll keep him for a wee while, but if his potential drops any more, I think it's time to let him go. We've got our 2 scout reports coming in. That ain't doing it. That ain't doing it. That ain't doing it. We haven't found any big talent yet. This guy, Oscar Finch, he could be good. So far, he 350k. I'll continue to scout him. I don't know why his value is so decent whenever his rating doesn't appear to be good. Oscar Finch isn't anything special either, though. He's 5-star, 5-star. Madness, good pace, good dribbling. Shooting is woeful. Maybe, yeah, I mean, I think he's in the right position, and he's kind of just a bit of a dead player, which is unfortunate. It would have been nice to see a player coming through the youth academy and getting into the team. It's a good opportunity with the team being so low rated, but not going to work out quite yet. So lads, quick look at the career challenges. The They Still Got It objective is now on 14 out of 30. Doing pretty well with that one. And we have a new objective for the career challenges. It's the Out of the Shadows objective. We have to get 15 goal contributions with Wilson. Done a job in pre-season, so I thought, let's let him step up in the season. Can he do something? Can he step out of the shadows? And yeah, if we fail that one, the forfeit is a shot of lemon juice. So an old one coming back there. Now that the transfer window's done, you know what the team is, you know the players who are in the club. So even using the new players, and drop a career challenge in the comments below along with a forfeit, and we will try and use it in this series. So we're going to kick off the A-League season by simming against Newcastle Jets. Reason is we have Adelaide straight after this, and I want to play them. They strike me as a very, very top class title challenging team. Newcastle Jets strike me as kind of top 4, top 6 kind of team. And then we're doing 3 games in this episode, and the final game is MacArthur. I've seen in real life, I think MacArthur were quite high up, possibly top of the league. That could be wrong though. I had a look the other day as I was starting this to see what the crack with the A-League was and how the teams have been doing. Just to get an idea, I'd already chosen Perth, by the way. I didn't just see who was doing the best and be like, I'll take them. But as far as I know, Adelaide are quite a good side. MacArthur strike me as a very just a low tier side, and certainly in terms of FIFA, I don't think their players are going to be amazing. So I think we can get away with quick sim in that one. So we'll watch Newcastle here, and then Adelaide to me is a pretty big game. That's a good ball. Wonder if Eco could have got a shot off there. And he does now. It's actually Castro making it 1-0. Love to see it. Boys stepping up already. Great to see that this team can score in simulations. Forgot to mention as well there in the career challenges, Wilson, he does already have 5 out of 15 goal contributions. Even though he's already a third of the way there, I'm not going to up it anymore because he's not even going to play loads of games this year, lads. He's not, oh, he is on the bench, but is he going to come on? I mean, he could. I suppose he could. D'Agostino isn't going to be the kind of player, in my opinion, that's going to set the world alight. So I think there's a chance for Wilson to come on. Our new signing, the right mid. By the way, I did position change him to a left mid. Took 2 weeks. That's all done. He's a left mid now. There was no point me just showing up and being like, here, change him to a left mid, press the Y button, job's done, and then, away we go. There's no need to show that, but it has been done. So here's the left mid for the reserves team now. But first half's been good. We've dominated Newcastle Jets, which I love to see. So many new signings in the side. Alho, Payne, which I actually got asked about in the press conference. Big signing he was. Taking him away from a possible challenger in the league. Jago starting. Obviously, he was quite an early signing. Amon starting on the left, big fan of him, and obviously Eco playing that striker role alongside Fornaroli, and Castro had a chance there to make it 2-0. I feel like he's going to have to come off soon. He's very tired, and something I haven't thought about is putting a cam on the bench. I need to put, is it Nedolev that we signed? I need to put him on the bench, because he is going to come on. So, let me make subs. It's going to be Kilkenny. Wilson's actually 63 rated now. I would near enough, I might even start starting Wilson over D'Agostino. Maybe let me know in the comments. Do you want me to start Wilson? I think he deserves it, to be fair. So, yeah, we'll see how he goes. Alho, I need to retrain to be a right wing back. Clearly he's doing a job there, but it's going to be Castro coming off. Wilson might come on at some point. Kilkenny can stay back because he's the older guy, the slower kind of player. Jago can be the man that does a wee bit of creative play in there, and that sub should help us hold on to this lead a wee bit now too, because 2 CDMs should be looking good. We've been fairly in control though. I like it. There's chances here to score if we can get another one. Come on, Fornaroli, 2-0. That should be a game in my opinion. I'm not going to jump the result, but that should be a game. I really think it should be, because 2-0, 15 minutes to go. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't see us conceding 2 goals. We've played really well here, has to be said. As I've said, I have no idea what the Australian A-League is like. I have no kind of, I can't even guess what kind of standard. I can't compare it. From what I'm seeing at the ratings, it's maybe like a League One in England standard, mid-60s, maybe low Championship, mid-60s, low 70s are the teams that are going to do really well. But then again, there's a lot of 50 rated buys in there, and that seems to be the average. So maybe we are actually going to have a banging team based off this here, but it is a 2-0 win to kick off the A-League season, and you love to see it, boys. So, lads, playing our first game ourselves in the A-League away to Adelaide United, and this is actually already a first versus second game. Yeah, I told yous that this was going to be the title race, and I still think it will be. Perth, Glory and Adelaide United, that is going to be your title race. We've got these nice white and purple away kits. I love the Perth Glory colours, you know, actually really glad that it shows them. Juric for Adelaide, 2 goals in the last match, you know. Dangerous players Adelaide have. Hopefully we can keep up with them. I think we actually loaned out Bafford to them. Was it Bafford or Balford? Whatever's the young kid who was doing bits in pre-season but just wasn't ready. In my opinion, I think he was like 56 rated. And we brought in like a 35-year-old free agent who was 62 rated. And for simulations, quick sims, that was far better. That reserves team is probably going to play like the Asian Cup and stuff. And anytime the first team retired, they're going to fill in. There is only the 2 competitions this year, the league and 1 cup. So it shouldn't be too bad in terms of fitness. And they might not have to play too much, but when they do, hopefully they do a job. But hopefully we can get what I think will be a big 3 points against Adelaide here. Again, from Jago. And the corner Roley. And Eco has gotten in behind. And Eco scores! Come on! 7 minutes in. And our number 7 puts us 1-0 up. Love to see that. Eco with an early goal. And the boys are loving it. I must say too, Wilson has been put into the starting lineup for today's game, lads. I just think he deserves it. I want to use him while I'm playing. I thought it took a heavy touch there, but I didn't smash the shot in the end. I just tapped B. Nice. Lots it past him. Eco with the goal. 1-0 up in Adelaide. Here come Adelaide. That's a great tackle. And now Jonathan Amon. Man, I'm excited about. Playing it back to Payne. Getting us forward here. The left back. And he's got a lot of space to run into. And he can play that in. And it's a great save from the keeper. A lot of space opened up for Payne there. He whips the corner in. And we're unable to do anything with it. Here's Adelaide coming forward. Alho, need you to stand up. I need you to keep up with them. And they've slid it in. And it's a great save from Bergetti. Oh, and he can't get back in time for the second one. That header's just ridiculous. The way that loops over the keeper. It's a great save initially. It really is. But ultimate difficulty will get you like that. Look at that. Any other difficulty, that goes over the bar. But they just time everything perfectly. 27 minutes in, it's 1-1. There's Wilson into Eco, who gets it in behind to Castro. The old man, Castro on his left foot. And the keeper made that look like easy work. It's been a tough first half. We're level, but I certainly think we'll have what it takes to go out and win this in the second half, boys. Here come Adelaide. That's a great tackle. Now Castro to Amon. And now Fornaroli. What a pass to Eco. Oh, he's tried to dink the keeper. And that has to be one of the worst chips I've ever seen in my life. Amon plays it into Fornaroli. Need to wait for the run of Amon again. Amon whips the cross in. Eco! You absolute beast! You beast of a player! Come on! Eco! Sticking him up front, I'm telling you, tactical genius! What a finish that is! The thing is, he has got the pace to get in behind centre-backs in this league. And that is what's working. That is why it looks so easy for him. It's time to make subs now. Things need to change. Castro, you are dead, mate. You need to come off. Wilson getting a wee bit tired. D'Agostino is going to come on. Wee bit more pace. Fornaroli, you've just been quiet today, mate. So I'm going to give Kyoka a chance. I'm not going to keep players on the pitch who aren't doing it just for the sake of it. Here's Juric, the danger man, and that is a big clearance from our defenders. Messing about with it there. Can't do that. But now there's space for Kyoka. And I can see D'Agostino at the back post! And he's got in! D'Agostino! 3-1 up! And that could be the comfort, the security goal that we needed. It's been tough. Lads, this ultimate difficulty is no joke. But good defending at the back is where it all started, and D'Agostino gets in off the bench with his pace. That is what I want to see from you, mate. Maybe that is the way to go. D'Agostino off the bench. Wilson starting on that right hand side. 3-1 up. That should be us in control of this game now, boys. D'Agostino into Eco. What a ball that is. To Amon, who has to play that straight back across, but he does an awful job of it. Payne has won it straight back though, and it'll go back out to Payne. There's just no options in the middle. A cross would have been ideal there. D'Agostino is offside, and that is a disappointing end to a great bit of football there. Here come Adelaide, and that's a great tackle from Langkamp. Wasn't expecting this man to be so good because he has like 42 pace, but you know what? He's doing the job. And now Nedelev, if he can play this right, and he does, and Eco bangs in his hat-trick in injury time. It's 4-1. That man has been brilliant today. It's an assist for Nedelev. And you do love to see that. We have come here, we have thumped Adelaide. Leaving a lot of gaps, like that, it has to be said. You're leaving that many gaps. Eco, probably the fastest man on the pitch. Certainly the fastest man in our team, I think. And he is just going to punish you for that. That is why I've stuck him up front. Gets a hat-trick in his first game. In the first game that I control in the A-League, and it's a huge 4-1 win for the boys to kick off the Australian football season. So, a great win, and no questions, all the headlines will be about Eco and his hat-trick. It was a breathtaking display, I can't lie. Ended up being a comfortable 90 minutes. The lads up front were ruthless. Our defending gave us the platform. I could say both of them. Gonna praise the attackers. I mean, Eco scored a hat-trick. How can you not talk about that? 4 goals, yeah. We kept our shape really well. I'm gonna say that. In press conferences, lads, I've said this from the start of, from these were brought in. I am not gonna sit here and just give the best result for the guys' morale. I'm gonna say what I think is the right thing based on the judgment of how we played. Right, well, apparently he is. Carrigan's already went up to 64 actually, which is decent. As you can see, he is a left mid there. The next game is going to be MacArthur. I just want to let you know, I am doing these training sessions off camera, so don't worry, they are getting done. MacArthur actually second in the table. I've probably underestimated these guys, but we will quick sim past it anyway. These guys are brutal. Both of yous, get out of my youth academy. Come on, please. Somebody good. Australia and New Zealand is just dead, isn't it? No offense if he's dropped 83 potential. Nah, let him go. He could be good. He could be good. But other than that, nobody else coming in. So let's check out the guy who we did just bring in there. Sebastian Weaver. 55 rated. Right. That's okay. Good pace, good dribbling. Crap passing, crap shooting. Is he not more of a... I was gonna say, is he not like a... He's a left winger, they're saying. I'm gonna retrain him to be a left winger. And if he goes up a couple of overall, he could come into the team as a squad player. He's not going to get into the starting lineup right away, but certainly as a squad player. A few guys on international duty. Basically all guys that we signed apart from Eco. He's away to play for Australia, which is brilliant. Home to MacArthur, lads. We're a quick sim in this one to end off the episode. Please be a dub, boys. I feel we have a good team. Come on. Oh, it's a 3-1 loss. That is tough. Amon with his first goal for the club. A 3-1 loss early on, though, is not what we wanted to see. That is not what I needed to see. But, lads, that is where we are going to end today's episode. I've definitely underestimated MacArthur there, so we could be in a title race with them. Might have to play them. Who knows? How many teams are in this league? 12 teams. And then I think there's... Is it just a one league system, or does it go into playoffs? I know in real life I think there's some sort of playoffs. The Asia Continental Cup we also play in. Do we? Why has that not been played? Does that not... Oh, is this like finishing from last season and then we have to restart again in like January or something? I don't know. I'll figure it out as the season goes on. As I say, not familiar with Australian football, lads, but subscribe if you want to come on this literal journey with me. I would appreciate it. Drop a like if you're enjoying the journey career mode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.